North Korea is a country wrapped in secrecy. From the outside, it looks like a black box, with very little information leaking out. At the heart of this mystery stands Kim Jong-un, the country's young and unpredictable leader. His life is the subject of countless rumors, but only a few facts are certain. Most people, even inside North Korea, know little about his private world. Kim's world is one of extremes. On one hand, he projects the image of a strong, simple leader. On the other, whispers about his hidden luxury and secret pleasures swirl around the globe. For years, journalists, defectors, and spies have tried to peek behind the curtain. What they find is a mix of true stories and wild guesses. There is a sense of danger in asking questions about Kim's private life. Information is tightly controlled. People who know too much often disappear. Yet some details still slip through, painting a strange picture of power, secrecy, and excess. The story of Kim Jong-un's secret world is not just about one man. It is also about a system built on control, fear, and the careful management of appearances. For anyone curious about North Korea, this shadowy world is both fascinating and deeply troubling. One of North Korea's most talked about secrets is the so-called pleasure squad, a group of young women reportedly chosen to entertain the country's top leaders. Their rumored duties include singing, dancing, and sometimes more private acts. The idea sounds like something from a spy novel, but enough similar stories exist that some believe it's real. For outsiders, the pleasure squad represents both the hidden power and the secrecy of the regime. Kim Jong-un lives in a way that few North Koreans could ever imagine. Satellite images and defectors' stories have revealed a network of secret palaces across the country. These are not simple homes. They are massive estates with swimming pools, private lakes, and even bowling alleys. Some are hidden deep in forests or mountains, guarded by soldiers. Inside these palaces, luxury is everywhere. Kim reportedly owns dozens of foreign cars, including Rolls-Royces and Mercedes-Benzes. He is known to enjoy fine wines, imported cheeses, and expensive liquors. Parties for his inner circle can last all night, with tables full of rare foods and music from the best performers. Foreign goods are a big part of Kim's lifestyle. Despite international sanctions, he somehow gets his hands on the latest gadgets and designer clothes. Some say he even has a private cinema and a personal chef trained in Europe. All of this is kept far from the eyes of ordinary people. To those outside, these luxuries seem almost unreal in a country known for poverty and hardship. Yet for Kim and his loyal followers, this is daily life, a bubble of wealth and comfort, floating above the struggles of everyone else. While Kim Jong-un enjoys a world of luxury, life for most North Koreans is harsh and simple. The average person lives in a small apartment or a rural house, often with no running water or reliable electricity. Food can be scarce, especially in the countryside, where families sometimes survive on corn or wild plants. Many people work long days in factories or on collective farms. The government controls where they live, what jobs they do, and even what they listen to on the radio. Most families have never seen the inside of a palace, let alone tasted foreign food. For entertainment, there are government-approved movies and music, but little else. Medical care is basic at best. Hospitals often lack supplies and trained doctors. Travel inside the country is tightly restricted and few ever leave their hometowns. Even in Pyongyang, the capital, life is modest compared to other world cities. Only the elite enjoy any real comfort. The contrast between Kim's world and that of his people is sharp. While he enjoys imported luxuries, many North Koreans struggle just to get by. The gap between rich and poor here is not just wide, it is almost impossible to cross. Travel in and out of North Korea is almost impossible for ordinary people. The government fears what might happen if citizens see too much of the outside world. Foreigners are also watched very closely. Only a handful of tourists are allowed in each year, and their movements are strictly controlled. Every visitor is assigned government guides. These guides decide where you go, what you see, and who you meet. Taking photos is only allowed in certain places. Asking the wrong questions can get you into trouble. North Koreans themselves need special permission to travel even within their own country. The government uses this control to hide the truth about life in North Korea. Tourists are shown spotless streets, smiling children, and impressive monuments. The real poverty and hardship are kept far out of sight. Even defectors say it is hard to know what is happening in other parts of the country. This strict control is not just about safety, it is about keeping secrets. By limiting travel, the regime keeps its people and the world in the dark about what really goes on inside North Korea. For the rare visitor, North Korea feels like entering another world. The first thing you notice is the silence. Streets are wide but often empty. There are few cars, and most people travel by foot or bicycle. The buildings look clean and neat, but many are just for show. Tourists are shown only the best parts of the country. You might visit the giant statues of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, or the grand metro stations in Pyongyang. The guides tell stories of progress and happiness, but you quickly realize you are seeing a carefully staged performance. You will not see the hidden palaces, the secret parties, or the lives of the elite. You will not meet ordinary families in their homes or see the shortages they face. Every move you make is watched, every conversation filtered. It is hard to know what is real and what is just for show. For many visitors, the experience is both fascinating and disturbing. You leave with more questions than answers, and a sense of just how much is hidden from view in this secretive land. North Korea's secrets say a lot about its leaders and its society. Kim Jong-un's world of luxury stands in sharp contrast to the daily struggles of his people. The secrecy, the palaces, and the rumors of pleasure squads all point to a regime built on control and fear. For outsiders, this reality can be hard to understand. How can one man live in such comfort while millions go without? The answer lies in a system where power is everything, and truth is whatever the leader says it is. The people are kept in the dark, both literally and figuratively. What does this mean for North Korea's future? Change seems impossible from the outside, yet behind the walls and secrets, real people are doing their best to survive. They dream of a better life, even if they cannot say so out loud. In the end, the story of Kim Jong-un's secret world is not just about luxury and mystery. It is about a nation divided by secrets, a place where reality is hidden and hope is hard to find. For anyone who cares about the people of North Korea, this is a tragedy that should not be ignored.